Well, hello YouTube and subscribers and anybody watching this. As you can clearly see, I am not on trail. What happened after the last video, where I did talk about quitting, I didn't quit out of my own volition. I was actually kind of forced to. So what happened was I did continue to hike through part of the burn section up through Old Station, and I do regret doing that, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have done what most or some people did, which was flip up to Old Station and get past that burn area. Now that I look back at it, we should have not been doing that. Should have given that land opportunity and time to recover, and should have skipped that section. It was about a day and a half or so of hiking. Got through it, tons of ash, super dusty and ashy. Wasn't worth it. I got up and my foot started to hurt. Had some really great trail magic. The day before I hurt my foot, so what was happening was the bridge, so this is your foot and these are your toes, so the bridge was starting to hurt one morning, and I thought, gosh, kind of odd. Maybe I just, I have my shoelaces too tight. And so I went ahead and I readjusted the shoe, and kind of helped, but whatever. Went ahead and hiked on it, did a pretty decent day. Longer than what I wanted to because I got off trail, or lost, and had to hike back. It was like a 6 mile round trip detour. But I got to see Echo Lake and Upper Twin Lake that I shouldn't have seen. Anyway, after the water cache, and it was a 13-mile water carry in the exposed section as you're going from Old Station to Burney. There's actually 26 miles. It would have been a 26-mile water carry, but at mile 13.4 from the last source, there's a water cache. I think it's called Cache 22. Anyway, there's some trail magic there. It was hot. It was around 3 o'clock, super hot, and I decided to go and just make it to a campsite, dry camp. The last mile, probably the last mile, I was starting to hobble, and towards the end of that mile, I was really hobbling. It was really bad. My foot hurt. My right foot hurt really bad. And then it woke me up in the evening. And then the next morning, I was like, gosh, this still kind of hurt. It still hurts. But it was a 20-mile day to my next resupply in Burney Falls. And I thought, 20 miles, it's a real cruisy, easy hike. It's going to be okay. Right at mile 10.1, I'll never forget this. There's a log on my right. And I thought to myself, this really hurts. I'm gonna find the next good log. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna just really rub and massage this, make sure it's okay. And it couldn't have been 5 seconds after I thought that I felt a pop or like a snap in my right foot, and I immediately thought, "Oh shit! Oh no!" And it was big, and it stopped me. It stopped me. I couldn't put any pressure on my foot for a minute, and it really hurt. And I saw a woman, her trail name's Rocket. She was passing me up, and I said, she asked if I was okay, and I said, no, I'm not okay. This really hurts. I think this is it. We talked for a minute, and I had a road. I saw a day tripper. He's a trail angel. He offers rides, and I saw his sign. I thought maybe I could, make a phone call here, but would he know where I'm at? I don't know where I'm at. Could I explain that to him and he come pick me up maybe? But I thought, I really want to do the miles. I really want to get through this and see. Well, it took me a long time. It hurt like hell. But I hiked the next 10 miles and I got to Burney Falls State Park and got my resupply, and I said, I'm done. I gotta go in to Burney and I gotta rest. I've gotta rest. I can't keep hiking. I gotta see what this is about. So got a hotel room at the Burney Motel. Nice place, actually. Really nice place. has a hell of a PCT rate. Rented a motel for Thursday, Friday, and didn't even stay the full time. My wife came and picked me up. We went back home. Boy, did my foot hurt. It really hurt. It was puffing up, and I was just really, really hobbling. Anyway, long story short, I went to the podiatrist today. And I have a boot. I don't have a stress fracture. I have a full fracture. I fractured the 4th metatarsal. So if this was your foot, it'd be this guy right here. And I fractured it higher than lower, even though the pain is closer to the toe. But it's definitely on the bridge of the foot. So my hiking is over. My through hike is over. It's done. I know I was thinking about quitting, but between that and here, I thought, no, I want to at least do California and keep going if I can. And that decision was made for me. I can't hike on this. So my through hike is over. The total mileage, minus the skips and the miles I didn't hike, came out to 1,165 in 10 weeks. So not too bad. Could have done better, but I don't know why or how. The section that I was hiking on was flat terrain, so this was just a full-on break, overuse injury, I guess. I lost 28.4 or 28.6 pounds in this time. I have to go buy new clothes. I want to try and keep most of this weight off if I can. But I enjoyed most of my hike, or a good portion of my hike. I'll probably do several videos here talking about my experience and some of the gear and things that, did and didn't work and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I'm done. This is it. Yeah. So, yeah, the good, the bad, and the boring. Well, I mean, you know that. Good as I got to where I got, and that I'm okay, I'm safe. My foot is the bad part. I guess sort of mixed bag. Yes, it's broken, but all it is a boot. I don't require surgery. So I got over 1,000 miles, over 1,100 miles hiking. That's more than I've ever hiked continuously for sure. And the boring part, really, it never felt quite like the adventure that everybody you hear talking about on the gram and all that, like, oh, this group. I never felt like that. It didn't really ever sink in like that for me. I don't know. I'll have to definitely go into that in another video, but that was the boring part, was just those miles where there's nothing to do. You can't start your podcast or listen to some of those audiobooks because you don't have cell reception to start it. So yeah, so I'm done for 2022 and pretty much for a good portion of the good hiking season. I'm done. Next 6 to 8 weeks, and then we'll see. So yeah, that's the boring part. And psychiatric symptoms, I'm not. If anything, I'm anxious because I don't know what to do now. I don't know what my next move is. I don't know really where things go from here. I'm not depressed. I'm a little bit relieved that it is a broken foot, legitimately broken, and not just a minor little piece of pain that they said, oh no, you're fine, you can just get back out. So I'm a little bit relieved that it is something, I guess worthy of ending a through hike. But I am a little bit nervous as to where life goes from here. I guess that's also, could be reframed as exciting. But that's definitely where I'm at, is I'm a little bit anxious. I'm just going to rest up and heal up and then see where things go. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching this, everybody. Following along. Wish I could have made it further, at least made California section, but this is it for me. I'll pick it up later. I'll try and do as much as I can later on in life. Hopefully next year, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. I'll put together several more videos, things I thought about trail towns, things I've learned, trail culture, stuff like that. Stuff that would be sort of helpful and informative and stuff that I would want to know before getting out there as a midlife or somewhat older hiker. So with that, I'll leave you to it. Have a great one, and maybe I'll see you in the next video, if there is a next video. Thanks, Andrew.